Hi again, welcome to Pillow Talk number 7, where we're going to talk about a lot of work-related things. All right, the first topic is how to have a healthy work-life balance. Second is dealing with work gossip. And lastly, women in business and what it means today. How do I deal with gossip, friendship issues within a group without causing a snowball of drama? If you think you're the peacemaker in your group of friends, your role is really important because sometimes friendship can kind of go off the railings because maybe there's a misunderstanding, and a lot of the times it is a misunderstanding. So if you come in bringing up the drama and bringing it forward to everyone's attention, as long as you keep it secular and you remove your emotions from it, I think that's going to help ease the snowball effect. But anything that involves calling someone out, it's never going to be easy. It's never pretty because you're basically calling out someone's ego, and there might be a small battle, but sometimes you have to go through that battle in order to overcome it, and it doesn't happen unless you bring it up. How do I limit gossiping? I think the best way to limit gossiping is to learn new things, to read new books, to watch new shows, to open yourself up to new things that are not about people. Because sometimes we can get so hung up on people, their personal life, what they did, and it's so easy to just talk about their mistakes they made or what so-and-so said and what he or she wore. There's this quote that I love, if I can remember it. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small-minded people discuss about other people. I can totally understand why people like doing it. It's like junk food, you eat it and it tastes so good, but you eat too much junk food, it's gonna start catching up on you. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel more fatigued. You're not gonna feel good because that energy, that negative energy will start attaching itself onto you. So my best advice is, be a great mind. Don't be a small-minded person. Michelle, how do you feel about more women now being part of business normally run by men? And hashtag power to women, right? Flexing emoji. Well, I feel great. It's awesome. It's great to be born in this era. And we're going through a time now where, because we have access to the internet, because more and more women are tech savvy and they're learning really fast and they're adapting really fast, that's why there's more businesses that are being developed by women, that are being brought up by women. I'm not surprised. In Vietnam, a lot of businesses are owned by women. The women there have a lot of power. They hold a lot of power. They buy everything. They run the entire household. A lot of them prefer working, and they would prefer the men to stay at home to take care of the kids. I think for the longest time, a lot of people thought that women could never be in the business world because they don't know how to run it. They don't know how to manage it. But I believe that times today are proving it wrong. Women running women-focused business, it just makes more sense because they know what they want, they know what they're producing, they know the team that they want to build. We've been living in this era of this society for way too long, where women are shunned. They're not given the voice or the platform to pursue their own career, to pursue their own education, to pursue their own life that they want to lead. And if I can do it, I didn't go to business school. I came from a mother and father who were both immigrants, didn't speak English, so I had to learn English on my own. I had to learn it through TV and through school, and I had to learn how to speak Vietnamese at home. Everything that I know of today, I had to teach myself. I had to learn from other people, bring on mentors, and also adapting, silencing my mind and just observing quietly and adapting to that. Even when I was doing YouTube, everyone thought I was crazy. Everyone thought I was stupid. Like, they literally said, "Oh, that's so dumb. You can never make money on YouTube. Why would you do that? Why not just go get a corporate job?" I followed the beat of my own heart, and that beat led me here. Is it a bad thing if you are only going to school and not getting a job? I think it sucks if you go to school and you rack up a lot of debt and you can't get a job. I think that really sucks. I also think it sucks that you can't get a job because you don't have education. When you're in a precarious spot like that, it all boils down to really your determination and what you're willing to do to adapt into this new world faster. Internet is changing everything. You'd be shocked if you learn one specific skill set that a lot of people need and they can't just have a robot replace. You'd be surprised at all the opportunities that can be opened in your way because you are a master at the skill set. This applies to everything, not just makeup or art. I mean, there's going to be a lot of startups that are coming up. And so there's going to be a need for people who know how to crunch numbers, who know how to program, and who can code things really well when they're building websites or apps or other applications. And all these things you can learn online. You can learn how to edit online. You can learn how to draw online. You can learn anything online. I have a very labor-intensive job. How do I keep from looking so tired and being too tired to have fun on the weekends when I work? I mean, I could tell you like the tried and true method, sleep more, drink water, yada, 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 but you already know that. I already know that, and even I don't do that. I mean, if you're looking tired, you'd be surprised what a little bit of a peach eyeliner can do on the waterline, what a little bit of glimmer in the inner corners of your eyes, good brows can do, good hair, even sunglasses too. You can cover up tired looking eyes with some really cool sunglasses. If you do look tired, maybe you are tired, and perhaps you should look into meditation. That doesn't really take a lot of time to meditate. You can do 10-15 minute meditation in the morning and feel infinitely better throughout the entire day. Believe me, I do meditation all the time and I feel so much better after I do my meditation and my breathing exercises. Drink more green tea instead of just coffee all the time, because coffee can be too much caffeine and you become too dependent on it, and maybe that's why you can't sleep, so you're just drinking too much coffee. Do things that are kind of boring that you know you'll fall asleep to. So if reading a book makes you fall asleep, then have a book by your bedside and just start reading it, and then you'll fall asleep faster instead of going on Instagram or watching Netflix videos. I have a dream of becoming a CEO of a fashion design company. Is starting the business myself the only way to get there? I believe you don't necessarily have to start a business to go into the industry of fashion and designing. And if you do want to become a CEO, it's a day-to-day work. If there's like a ship, you're the captain. You're the one who is leading everyone. You're making sure everyone gets there. It's not just a title that's cool. It sounds sexy, CEO. I'm a chief executive officer of this company. But that means you have to oversee everything. You have to oversee finances, creative, hiring people, firing people, human resources, dealing with profit loss or profit growth. I mean, it's all based on you and your vision. So if you feel like you are a person with a strong vision, you have great leadership abilities, you can lead a group even if they don't even like each other, then that means you have the qualities of a great CEO. But you don't necessarily have to be a CEO to run a business or to even be involved in a meaningful way in a business. There's other great C-level jobs you can do, like CCO, which is the Chief Creative Officer, or COO, who you're going to be in charge of operating everything, Chief Operating Officer. That's why internship is so instrumental whenever you're trying to figure out your place in this work environment, because you can kind of shadow someone and see and just adapt and learn from different workplaces and environments and pick and choose what you think is tailor-made for you. Before even choosing a title or a role, a CEO or being this or being that person, I think the most important thing out of everything is finding the right team, figuring out the personalities that you can work best with. What do you do when you start a business but it fails? Well, hopefully you can learn from all the mistakes, all the good things and all the bad things, and reapply it to your new business or reapply it to your new job or your new career destination. Look at Apple. Apple is one of the most prestigious, bankable companies in the world. And they had a lot of failures. They had a lot of launches that didn't work. They had a lot of things that just didn't click with the audience and their customers, but that didn't stop them from having a thriving business. You learn way more when you fail than when you succeed. That's something I can guarantee you on. Okay, I think those were all the questions. Thank you so much for submitting them, guys, and thank you so much for watching. I hope these tips and advice can help you guys make the best decision for your life. Best of luck with everything. Namaste. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.